Sup everyone, XQW YLOW82 80s here, and today we are racing at Fuji for one of the Nations Cup races. So this race was driven in an all Toyota Yaris field, and we are starting this race in pole position, P1, so very happy about that. And in P3 we have Cantwell Flow, so let's hope we can have a good position in this race. In P7 we have GL. So yeah, we're going to try something very crazy in this race. We're going to try to start onto the hard compounded tires. Because we qualified onto the normal compounded tires and we have to use both of them. So we're just going to try and start onto the hard compound so that we can hopefully get rid of them early in the race. Let's hope we can follow the guys around us and end off onto the normal or softer compounded tire. So standing start. As we can see, the lights appearing in front of us. And 5 lights are on. And it's lights out, and away we go. Quite a good start. So let's try to immediately defend the inside so that nobody tries to dive in front of us. So let's try to maintain our first position as long as possible. And through the corner we go, still in first position. And we just missed the gear. Very bad timing to do that. We can see the Spaniard coming to the inside. And yeah, seems like we lost the position. So yeah, very bad timing to just miss the gear there. So down to P2 we go. But yeah, we expected a bit to drop some positions. Guess we're onto the hard compounded tire. So now it will be very crucial to stick with the cars in front of us. So properly into the slipstream of Averito. So into the second position we go. As you can see, all cars behind us quite bunched up. Yeah, these cars, four-wheel drive cars, so it was quite easy to get off to the grid with those, but also very crucial to save the front tires. So not going to push too hard in these opening first steps. As we can see, the Greek diving through the inside, and upper position he goes. So yeah, not the worst to lose some positions right now, but very crucial that we stick with the front cars so that we can still gain that time back later in the race. So you can see the Greek going around the outside, it seems like. Can he make it stick? Seems like he had a better exit out of the corner, and up to first position he goes. And the next corner is to the inside. So can he make it stick? Yeah, seems like he does. So this is just what we want, that we can follow the cars in front of us. So you can see now the Spaniard just sticking his nose in. We could just spot him onto the back of our car, and yeah, that's why we made the mistake. Quite surprised to see him there, and yeah, I want to brake a little bit later than him, but we just braked too late. So, but yeah, Cantwell Flow right now P3, so very quick driver. Cantwell Flow, we've raced him quite often, especially in the daily races. So good to race some familiar names in this one. So right now we're down to P4. Not a major disaster still, because we can still see all of the cars in front of us. So it's very crucial to not get a big gap towards P1. so that we can still gain that time back later in the race. So you can see the two cars in front side by side. And Cantwell Flow seems like you're going to make it 3 wide. And seems like he managed to take first position. Good stuff. Great pass by Cantwell Flow. And we're still right where we want to be, so this is quite what we expected with those hard tires, that we're going to drop some positions. But it's very crucial that we can just stick with the cars in front. So it seems like our strategy is working out quite fine. So every lap that we can gain right now is good for our race later in the race. So you can see the Greek going for a dive through the inside and back up to first position. Side by side with the Spaniard he goes, but it seems like Cantwell Flow got his position back. Very nice cutback from him. But yeah, by all the battling, seems like the cars behind us have managed to catch up. But luckily the car behind us, or luckily for us, the car behind us has a penalty. So that will give us some more breathing space in this race. So just trying to stick with the cars in front of us while not get too much tire wear. So we're just trying to be easy on the tires. So you can see 3 wide once again. And who's going to get first position right now? It seems like Cantwell Flow managed to keep his position. So great battling going on in front of us. And we are just trying to race smart because we're onto the hard compounded tire. But yeah, we don't know which tires the cars in front of us are on. I hope they're on the medium compounded tires. But you never know. But we're assuming they are. And we got a nice big gap behind us, it seems like, so that's just what you want to see. Some side-by-side action going on here. Seems like with a little bit of contact, seems like Cantwell Flow managed to pull away a small gap to the two cars in front of us, so it will be very crucial right now to try and catch that back up. That's just not what we want to see, that one car runs away in this race. So all aboard the slipstream train right now in this long straight. And it seems like the Greek is going to go for a move, but Spaniard tries to cover it off, but actually breaks a little bit too late and loses the position to the Greek. So now it's up to him to try and catch back up with Cantwell Flow. Yeah, I don't feel like I quite have the pace to do that. So let's try to just stick with the two cars in front of us for the moment. Yeah, it seems like they're both battling a lot with each other. That's quite not what we want to see. Would like it a bit more if they work together, so that we can hopefully catch up to the Spaniard in front of us, P1. Yeah, seems like the Greek has managed to catch back up a little bit with the Spaniard, but let's hope it will be enough. Big gap behind us. And yeah, we expect pit stops to happen around lap 6 or 7 because the normal compound tires would go about 7 laps, I think, at most. We can see the Spaniard trying to go for a move onto the Greek, side by side, a little bit of contact. Yeah, seems like the Spaniard has managed to get a position, and we're going side by side with the Greek. We had a good exit out of the corner, so going side by side, we didn't want to go for that, but let's try anyway. So round the outside, let's try if we can do it, but yeah, we're just going to back out, take the better of it, and back to 4th position we go. So yeah, let's try to race smart here. We know we're on a slow compounded tire, so not really worth of taking too much risk. We see the Greek going for a dive, but making contact with Spaniard. That was a very weird move by him. And up to P2 we go. So right now it's our task to try and get back to Con 12 flow in front of us. So very crucial part of the race right now. Let's try and give it everything we've got. As we can see the other Spaniard going off a bit wide into the grass. So very crucial right now to gain time onto the Spaniard in front of us. If this gap grows any bigger, it will be very difficult to catch him later in the race. So we're going to go on to lap 7, so pit stop's not too far away, I think. At least for us. So we're going to try to brake as late as we can, but it seems like we just braked too late. And off into the runoff area we go. As we rejoin the track, it seems like the other Spaniards have managed to catch back up with us. So yeah, we just have to conceive and give them our position back because we have dirty tires right now. So we're going to be a little bit slower, so that will be not too good of a move to try and stay in front of the Spaniards because then we'd have absolutely no chance to catch back up to P1. So yeah, that was really not what we wanted to make that mistake, because the gap is only grown bigger right now. So right now 3 Spaniards in front of us, so a lot of Spaniards in this race. Or at least in the first 3 positions. So coming up to complete another lap, who will decide to pit in this lap? And it seems like P1 will go into the pits. Yeah, it seems like he's entering the pits right now. P3 as well. We're just going to decide to stay out because we're into the slipstream of P1. It seems like both Con 12 Flow and Alvarido were onto the hard compounded tires. So that's very surprising and also very disappointing for us because we just thought we were driving well to try and keep up with them, but it seems like they were also onto the hard compounded tires. So very disappointed with that. That just means that we didn't do too good of a job onto those hard tires in this stint. Let's hope those medium compounded tires will offer us a little bit more pace. Because with these tires, with the normal tires, we managed to get pole position. So let's hope it will give us an advantage. So right before the pit stops, we want to be as close to red cubes in front of us as we can. And we also have 1 lap fresher normal tires. So yeah, tire wear was also quite high in this race. So fresh tires will be coming very handy if we want to make an overtake happen on the cars with older tires. So it seems like we managed to gain some time back on red cubes. So we're going to pit in this lap, and I think he will be as well. So let's try to get as close to him into the pits as we can by getting a good pit entry here. So going full throttle, but red cubes into the wall, and we just made contact with him. That was not what we wanted to do. Yeah, we're quite surprised that he slowed down so much. Luckily there's no damage spell. It would be quite embarrassing to crash in each other into the pit entry. So onto the normal tires we're going to go right now. And red cubes will go onto the hard compound tire. It seems like we're going to come out in P4, I think. Yeah, seems like. And the red cubes had a very quick pit stops, it seemed like. So don't know how that worked out. Very surprised to see him pitting so fast because we didn't need any fuel in this race. So no idea how he's done that. So into P4 on normal compounded tires. Let's try to gain as much ground as we can to the cars in front. But still a large gap towards P1. Seems like red cubes has already dropped the position and seems to lose quite some time. So quite surprised by that. Because he should be on a... yeah, he's on the hard compound, of course. So that's why he will probably lose a bit of time. But yeah, seems like he's dropping away quite fast here. So it seems like we're not going to have too much of an issue to get P3 in this race. We're right behind him right now. And he's going to the inside. So yeah, it looks like he's going into the pits once again. That's very surprising because you just need to do one stop. And yeah, he has a normal compounded tire. So I don't think he changed tires then or something like that. Yeah, that's very frustrating if you just forget to click the change tire button. But we all did in one point or another in our careers, so... oh yeah, careers, that sounded a bit drastic, but in the races that we did, that we just forget to change the tires. So very frustrating to lose a good position by just a silly error. So into P3 we are. And let's try to gain some more positions in this race. So yeah, the gaps are quite big, so yeah, it will be crucial to not take too much of our tire life out of the tires. And hope to maybe make a move somewhere into the final laps of the race. Purple lap, so fastest lap of the race, just what we want to see. But will it be enough to try and gain some more position in this race? So we're all onto the same compounded tires as well. And the gaps are quite big, so let's still see what's in this race for us. Seems like V2 is gaining some time towards Cantwell flow. A little bit closer, I would say. Let's hope we can get advantage out of fresh tires. Seems like Alvarado got a penalty somewhere. Yeah, very surprising. Didn't quite see where he maybe went a little bit wide. It seems like he'll serve it this lap. So maybe that gives us an opportunity to still try and go for second position. And here he serves the penalty. How much closer can we get? Seems like we're going to pick up the slipstream of him. Can we already make a move onto the first corner of the track here? No, a little bit too far back still. 2 more laps to go. So it seems like we're still fighting for a second position. And we have also a tire advantage, 1 lap fresher tires. So that will come in handy, I think. So into the slipstream we are. You can just see how much time we're gaining with those fresher tires. But yeah, P1 very far into the distance, so that will probably not be possible to still go for the win. Let's try to go for second place then. So right behind right now, behind the Spaniard. So very crucial right now to get a good exit out of the last corner. And it seems like we did, so into the slipstream. Let's try to go for a move onto this long straight. So right behind, we can just see how much the slipstream is doing. And it seems like the Spaniard defending the inside. As he goes over the white line even to make sure we don't go to the inside. So let's try to go through the outside, braking very late. Let's hope it's not too late once again. And just managed to, yeah, just stay in the track and good exit out of the corner and up to P2 we go. So yeah, we braked a little bit late, but not as late as we did the previous time. We had the time we went up into the runoff area. But now it's also very dangerous because Alvarado has our slipstream, so it's quite dangerous still to see us overtake us back. this is very nerve-wracking as well to try and maintain our second position. Because these cars so much advantage if you have slipstream. So trying to defend the inside here, so that we hopefully don't make some move on us. And we managed to keep our second position for now. 3 more corners to go. Can maintain it. He's right behind us, so still all to play for. A bad exit out of the corner. As he goes for the inside. No, he tries to get a better run out of the corner. So we get a good exit as well. And we have a slight gap. But now Alvarito is in the slipstream. Can we still get second position here? Or will he seems to catch us into the slipstream he is. And much faster right now, but there's the line. Can we maintain second? Yeah, just about. That was very close. So yeah, second position. So yeah, still a quite good result I would say. But yeah, maybe if we start on the mediums, we'll have won. Who knows? But yeah, still happy with second. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye.